We got a viewer question from CTMMA, and this is his question. And I had to do a little bit of deciphering here, a little bit of deciphering. But we got CT's, which is a great question. So thanks for putting this in. We got Dear Damien and Zach. Why isn't a best of UFC collection singular or plural? Rising atop your background collection shelves, question mark. We see it basketball and football holding the high shelves, question mark. Is this analytics at play? So I did a little deciphering, and I think basically CT was asking, like, why are your cards displayed the way they are? Talk me through your decision making when it comes to displaying your cards. So I think that's what CT was asking there. So Damien, I know right now your display, you just moved, you're back in the land down under, and you're kind of, reorganizing all your stuff and getting your display set up. So what do you think about when you're displaying your stuff? Is there like an order you like to put it in? Kind of talk us through your thought process.
So yeah, previously I'm moving around offices here at the moment. So I'm moving desks around and stuff like that, displays around. So I don't have my display up currently. But previously I did have this is my backdrop. This is a window sill. I did have all my CGC cards graded here, and they were numerical order. So from highest grade to lowest grade. Obviously they're mixed sports as well. Didn't matter on terms of order of sports. It was order of grade. So from 10 all the way down, I think the lowest I have is a 7. So that's how I displayed them. I do have some Beckett graded cards, my more, I guess, prize collections pieces, but I haven't sort of figured out. Ideally, I'd love like a black display cabinet, like with the glass shelves, with the lighting backdrop, and I'd like one shelf with all CGC and then the shelf above it with all Beckett graded cards. Ideally, that's how I'd like to have it. I want to have the jerseys I had hanging up here as well. Ideally, I want to get them framed. The biggest problem I have, which I've mentioned about 5 times now, is this is a rental. I don't own this place. I can't just go putting hooks on walls wherever I want, as much as I'd love to. I've got signed posters from both UFC and also WWE that I'd love to have displayed as well. But same thing, like I can't just go putting hooks and posters and jerseys everywhere.
That's why the US of A is the best country on earth, baby. You got a rental, put all the holes in you want. You got that security deposit down payment, and you could just spackle over that. I know you're a handyman, Damien. I know you're a handyman. You could spackle that drywall, no problem, dude. Paint over it, and you're good.
Do you not get inspections? We have quarterly inspections, so we have the
oh wow.
So we get either the owner can join along as well, but we also have the property agent. They come through and they do inspections. So if they see that you've got stuff hanging up on the walls, it's not so easy to then just spackle over end of tenancy, because they know that they're there.
We look down with that, dude. Check it. Sticker hooks, Damien. Boom, baby, and it's solved.
Don't trust them. Down with that. I've used sticker hooks one time, and when I had to take them off, pulled paint off, pulled render off as well. That was a nightmare to fix. Yeah, man. Bad experience with sticker hooks. But I appreciate you down with that, trying to look after me.
We got Manny. What's up, y'all? What a main event last night. Right, boys? So much fun. Dude, maybe the best 2 rounds of the year. I still got Royval Van as fight of the year for me personally, but the 2 rounds were chaos. They were hectic. I thought the fight was over basically 3 different times. So you cannot beat that, man. Cannot beat that.
Yeah, I think also too, if you take event biasy into that, like being no show, being UFC no show, being the main event, I think that one's probably going to be hard to beat for sure.
Yes, sir. All right. So we're talking about displays, and so I kind of wanted to take a pick, kind of show y'all my thought process here. We'll start up top just because it's quick. So this is basically the only football card that I have, the only big football card anyway. Patrick Mahomes rookie. The Chiefs are playing right now. They're playing right now. That's how much I love this channel and love talking to you, Damien. Damien, we're not going to be able to chat as much as we normally do once we're off, because I got to watch that game, man. I got to watch the finish of that game. But we got this here, so I wanted to kind of give it its own little place. I also wanted to display a set, right? And so I found the E-Top set, 2009 E-Tops. Really interesting story, really nice cards. This picture doesn't really do them justice, but I got the E-Top set displayed here, and I just kind of went with the line. But you can also do interesting things with these little displays, and you can like organize them in different squares. You can organize them off center, so kind of an interesting display there. And then as far as cards go, this question really made me kind of look at my display and reorder them in a way that I wanted. I went through a couple of different iterations with this display, right? I went through organizing them like by fighter. Like I had like John Jones, and then I had this other John Jones rookie, and then I had the Hoises together, and I had all my Leons together. But then I was like, let me do it kind of like how my brain works. And I was like, let me order it by my favorite cards. And so I basically started with all my favorite cards from here going to the right and all the way over. And then I'm just going to do that from now on. I'm going to go all the way down. I have a little hole here because like my head blocks it. And so right now I don't have enough awesome cards to fill the display. So I kind of have a hole from where my head blocks the display case in the back. And we're coming down. Got some customs right here. Matty Mac made this one, which is awesome. Bloody Knuckles gave me this one whenever I had to order. Got some Star Wars. Got some Jeremy Sohan and some Spurs cards. And then a Von Miller card that I bought for my wife. She's a huge Broncos fan. She's looked at this card like 2 times. She doesn't appreciate it. She's like, why did you? She's like, this is cool, but you bought this for me? Like, I don't get it. So that's kind of hilarious. But yeah, that's kind of how we got the display set up. And I'm curious, people out there watching, how do you display your cards? Because this is really a unique thing I bet everyone has a different, they visually, they like to display it differently, as well as like, you could go a million different ways of how you want to put your cards up. You could go by timeline, from date of print or date of fighter. Like there's a ton of different ways. So how do you guys do that out there? And also, if you're watching and you have questions, hit us up with the questions right now and we will get to them in a future episode. Shout out to David BJJ. Your question's on deck, buddy. We're going to get to that in the next collab, the week before the next pay-per-view, and we're going to hit that one up, and that's a good one as well.
Yeah, definitely a good call to action. People hit us up on Instagram, tag us in your story, show us your setups. That's a good way for people to show us, I think.
Yeah.
And obviously just spreading your collection in general and, putting your collection out to the community is something you can be proud of. Regardless of how it looks or what sort of setup you got, you should be proud of it. So nice to, show the people. And Zach and I would definitely love for you to tag us on Instagram as well and show us off. How do you display doesn't have to always be UFC. Obviously, Zach's talked about there. He's got different stuff. I've got different stuff as well. So we'd love to see your collections.
J2, you're a Timmy fan? Let's go. I am a Tim Duncan fan, dude. Tim Duncan is he was my childhood hero growing up, man. I'm a basketball player. That's what I still do. And by the way, let me do this for y'all real quick. Recently won this medal, dude. Our team, our Austin Firefighter Olympics, all for Texas. We had Houston there. We had Dallas there. We had Fort Worth there. We had some other smaller departments, 12 teams. And we won it, baby. Your boys won it for the 2025 Firefighter Olympics basketball.
Good stuff, man. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, back out there.